and welcome to the Barnesville Sports Arena, where we have tonight's matchup for boys basketball between the Minnewaska Lakers and your Barnesville Trojans. We're going to step aside for just a quick couple minutes, do the national anthem, and then we will come back and do starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise if able, remove any headwear, and face our nation's flag as we play our national anthem.
All right, we will get started here with the starting lineups for the Minnewaska Lakers. They come in with a 1-13 overall record, 0-5 in the conference.
Number 2, Mark Gruber.
Number 2, Mark Gruber, 6'1", sophomore. Number 3, Alex Panitsky, senior. Number 12, Dylan Alexander, senior. Tenzin Dahl, junior. And 33, Connor Frey, 5'11", junior. Lakers are coached by Zach Traphagen, Brian Welker, Nick Danielson, and Gabe Eichenberg. And as you can see, or maybe can't see right now, the Barnesville Trojans, now for their starting lineups, are doing something a little different tonight with the spotlight, directed by activities director Mr. Aaron Schindler is doing the spotlight. So we get the 5th grade traveling boys basketball team introductions right now.
Number 4, Will Anderson. Number 6, Gabe McKay. Number 8, Asher Sullivan. Number 9, Parker Sizer. Number 10, Carter Pender. Number 11, Nick Lau. Number 12, Camden Sizer. Number 18, Brayden Davis. Number 21, Easton Connell. And number 22, Bo Roger.
These young men, the 5th grade traveling basketball team, will be your halftime entertainment. We'll make sure we tune in for that. And now the starting lineups for your Barnesville Trojans, who come in 11-4 overall and 5-1 in the conference on a 4-game winning streak.
All right, Trojan fans, now it's time.
PA announcer, Mr. Jed Johnson.
First up, number 2, 6'1" junior, Gannon Ballgreen.
6'1" junior, number 2, Gannon Ballgreen.
Number 4, 6' junior, Nick Robidoux.
Number 4, 6' junior, Nick Robidoux.
6'3" senior, Ethan Larson.
Number 12, 6'3" senior, Ethan Larson.
6' junior, Brady Nozzle.
6' junior, number 11, Brady Nozzle.
And finally, number 1, the czar himself, Zach Bregman.
And number 1, Zachary Bredman, 6-foot senior, will round out your starting lineups for your Barnesville Trojans. So we hope you enjoyed something new that Coach Askegaard came up with as far as the spotlight for the introductions, and I'm sure those 5th grade boys, that's something that they'll never forget, being introduced under the spotlight here in the Barnesville Sports Arena. So coaches for the Barnesville Trojans, Matt Askegaard, assistant coaches Adam Tonsfeld and Justin Haugen. Earlier tonight, the JV team was able to pull out the victory by, I believe, 11 points. So we'll hopefully see the varsity do the same thing tonight. Again, Lakers come in at 1-13 overall, 0-5 in the conference. I'll go over this coaches again. Head coach Zach Traphagen, assistant coaches Brian Walker, Nick Danielson, and Gabe Eisenbacher. All right, we're getting ready for the tip-off between Ethan Larson and Tenzin Dahl. Tip goes to the Trojans. Zachary Bredman setting up the offense. Ball green at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Bredman. Penetrates with a nice left hand. Quick 2 points for the Trojans. Nice set play there. Ball green at the top of the key. Bredman with the back cut and then finish what he does so often too with that left hand. He's so good at that left hand finish. Number 24, Tenzin Dahl, scores for the Lakers. Again, one of the things that we talk about from some of the previous games that I've been able to announce is that you're going to see the Trojans get out and run. Made baskets, rebounds, they want to get out and push. And as you can see right there, when you get the ball in Ball Green's hand, he's going to push, try to get an easy basket. So that one tipped away by Benetsky. Three-pointer by Connor Frey. Going to have a foul here. Looks like on the Lakers. Number 12, Dylan Alexander. His first, team's first. Little full court press here by the Lakers. Zachary Bredman a little too high there for Robidoux. I don't think Robidoux even left the floor on that one, thinking that one's going to go over my head. It was tipped out by the Lakers there, so be out of bounds on the sidelines for your Barnesville Trojans. Zachary Bredman taking the ball out, 3-year starter for your Trojans. Gets it up to Ball Green. Coach Askegaard calling out 32, set play. Ball Green with the penetration. Little ball fake by Bredman into the corner. Nozzle for 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Tenzin Dahl, knocked out of bounds by Ball Green. So it'll be Lakers ball, 16:45. Ball game's tied 2-2. Dahl with the ball, dribbling. Kicks it out to Gruber. Gruber for 3. That one's a little long. Rebound to Larson. Larson's looking to push. Might be going, kicks it back out to Bredman. Bredman to Ball Green. Ball Green to Robidoux for 3. Short. Rebound by Gruber. Gruber looking to push. Frey kicks it over to Dahl. Inside to Alexander. Panitsky. Good back cut there by Gruber. Knocked out of bounds on the Trojans. The Lakers ball underneath the basket. Panitsky looking to inbound the ball. Gets it open. Gets it over to an open Dahl. Goes off his foot. The turnover on the Lakers. Trojans ball. See a little press here by the Lakers. Get the ball to the middle over to Nozzle. Break the press fairly easily. Ball Green on the wing. Look for a screen from Larson. Looking to go baselines. Cut off there. Larson underneath. One's a little too late. Looks like Bredman got fouled there on the entry pass from Larson underneath the basket. So that'll be foul on number 12, Dylan Alexander. That's his second, team's second.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 23,
23, Jack Majerus coming in as Alexander picked up 2 quick fouls there. So Trojans ball. Gets the ball over to ball green. Looks like a little bit of a 2-3 zone by the Lakers. Seeing what the Trojans do here. Good penetration by ball green, good step through and finish. Ball green for 2. 4-2 Trojans over the Lakers. Benitsky looking to set up the offense, looking for a screen from Gruber. Goes opposite of that, looking to penetrate. Good kick over to Dahl. Dahl in the lane for 2. Good play there by the Lakers. Nice easy basket there. Lakers got the steal there. Frey got the ball, tried to kick it up to Benitsky, who just slipped out of his fingers, so it'll be turnover on the Lakers. Trojans ball here in the front court. 15:03, Trojans 4, Lakers 4. Redmond setting up the offense over to Nozzle on the wing. Redmond over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen looking middle there. Robidoux, Nozzle corner 3. Little long, he's 0 for 2 to start the game. That's a good look though. Lakers with the rebound. Majerus kicks it over to Gruber. Gruber looks inside. Nozzle gets the steal. It looks like he had position there with the ball. And that'll be following the Lakers. Tenzin Dahl, his first, team's third. Good step in there by Brady Nozzle to get position on the entry pass there. Stepped in enough and got fouled by Dahl there. Oh. All right, looks like Ballgreen breaking the press fairly easily. Kicks it over the quarter to Robidoux. Robidoux to Nozzle. Robidoux looking to penetrate. Good penetration by Nick Robidoux there. Saw the baseline open there, went in. Nice, easy 2, good finish. Good, strong finish by Robidoux. All right, Panetsky looking for a screen on Dahl. Kicks it over to Frey. Frey for 3, just a little short. Rebound to Robidoux, kicks it out to Ballgreen again, or excuse me, to Bredman. You're going to see them try to push, get quick, easy baskets. That's the MO of Coach Askegaard, especially when you have guards like they have, good athletes for the starting 5 for your Trojans. Ballgreen at the top, looking to penetrate, going to do get the ball knocked away. Larson, right place at the right time, does a power dribble, kicks it out to Robidoux. Robidoux for 3, that one's good. It seems to be Robidoux's spot in the corner there. If it's kicked out, he likes those corner 3s. He's good at them. 9-4 Trojans over the Lakers with 13:30 left in the first half. That 3 is good by number 3, Alex Panetsky. Redmond broke the press, looking to penetrate, kicks it back out smartly. Lakers set up in their 2-3 offense. 2-3 defense, excuse me. A little too high in the pass there by Robidoux into the corner. There was a little set play there for a bottom screen there for Ballgreen by Larson to get him open for a corner 3. And in that 2-3 zone, he's happened to go a little bit out of reach of Ballgreen, so it'll be turnover on the Trojans. So 9-7, Trojans over the Lakers with 13 minutes left in the first half. Zachary Palmer checked in for the Lakers, as well as 34 Owen Muhlenbrock. Dahl's got it, looking inside to Muhlenbrock, kicks it out. Number 5, Levi Johnson, also checked into the game for the Lakers. So Palmer kicks it over to Johnson. Palmer with the 12-footer. That one's a little short. That one will go over to the Trojans. Lakers have been pretty consistent with their full court press here. They've gotten a few turnovers on it, so reason to stick with it. Trying to slow down the Trojans a little bit even too, so they can't get up the court quickly. So that one, Redmond looking to get it into Jack Redmond, his cousin. Ballgreen in the corner, on the wing for 3. Little long, that one's tipped out by the Trojans. That one will go over to the Lakers. 9-7, Trojans over the Lakers with 12:18 left. And it looks like we will have our first timeout. 30-second timeout by Coach Askegaard. So with this 30-second timeout, I'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors. Our sponsors allow us to live stream these games for you at home. So thank you, sponsors: Lee's Electric, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Four Hill Farms, Ball Green Construction, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, and Together Counseling. We actually are fortunate enough to have a special guest join us. We've actually switched roles tonight where, and I'm hoping that he can stay with most of the game, but Activities Director Aaron Schindler, welcome to the booth.
Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, no, thank you. And you thanked all our sponsors. I'd like to thank Brett Enniger for stepping in tonight and helping out with this.
No, it's no problem at all. I enjoy doing it. It's fun basketball, and so nowhere you'd rather be on a Tuesday night than the Barnesville Sports Arena. You will have to give us some updates on the girls' game if you can, as they're down in Breckenridge tonight, and I believe. Is that it? That's the only other activity tonight? No wrestling,
yep,
right?
No wrestling tonight, so it's girls basketball in Brecken. When I walked in, they were ahead 11-8 because we had them streaming on the TV out in the Commons.
Okay, all right. So we'll, for those watching at home, you might be watching the Breckenridge girls take on the girls for the Trojans. We'll, for those that aren't, we'll try to keep you updated on that score as well throughout this game. So number 24, Grant Quiggle checks in for the Trojans. 6-foot sophomore. Lakers out of bounds. Looking at a line set there. Levi Johnson gets it in to Gruber. Gruber up to Panitsky. Panitsky back over to Gruber in the corner. Kicks it over to Panitsky. Panitsky trying to look inside. Jack Bredman doing a good job. Jack Bredman stepping in on that penetration. Good help there. Panitsky a little long on that one. Ballgreen looking to push. Ballgreen step through, good little runner, little long off the backboard. Lakers looking to push. Gruber kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson out to Dahl for a three. That one's a little long. Ballgreen setting up the offense. Gets it over to Bredman. Coach Asgard calling out the play. Bredman over to Ballgreen on the wing. Good high screen there by Isaiah Zajac. Ballgreen kicks it over to Quiggle. That one is good for three. He's one of those guys that comes off the bench, doesn't matter. He doesn't mind shooting it, and more often than not, it goes in. So three-pointer for Grant Quiggle. 12-7, Trojans over the Lakers.
Quiggle's that type of player, Brett, that I think he understands his role pretty clearly. Knows he's a shooter, knows he needs to come in and give those, a couple hard-nosed minutes here and there, and takes advantage of the opportunities he gets.
Yes, absolutely. And he can be when Coach Asgard can have role players like that come in, know their job, know their roles, and what they're supposed to do, it sure helps everyone else out. So.
And I think that's the story of their season thus far.
Yes.
With returning as little experience as they did, it's just these young guys learning how to play together, but also learning to accept their role and just making the most of that opportunity that they get.
Yep. Also credit the coaches, Askegaard, Haugen, and Tonsfeld. You got to get the guys to buy in, and when they're bought in, it's usually a winning combination. And so it's been fun to see these guys grow throughout this season as we're getting towards the second half of the basketball season, and they're only continuing to get better. And correct me if I'm wrong, are they on a 5-game winning streak?
What are they, 10-4? Could be. I'd have to look. I should know those things. But
I have them at 11-4.
11-4. Then you're probably right.
5-1 in the conference. Yep. So,
tell you what, I'm Minnewaska's record. You can throw that out. They're playing a lot better than what that record shows.
Yep. Probably been a lot of close games, and so you're going to see a competitive Minnewaska Laker team tonight. So good cut there by sophomore number 2, Mark Gruber to the basket. He finishes that one. That foul will be on Mr. Gannon Ballgreen, his first, team's second. So Gruber to the line to shoot the traditional three-point play. That one's a little long. Rebound to Dahl. Dahl back up and in. Excuse me, that one was Owen Muhlenbrock for 2. Good offensive rebound. Good kick there by Quiggle over to Zajac. Just a little too strong on that one. Gruber on the wing. Gruber looking to penetrate. Gets it over to Panitsky. Panitsky kicks it out to number 11, Rylan Martin. Martin up to Gruber. Gruber at the top of the key. That one just off. Good rebound by Quiggle. Again, Trojans looking to push. Coach Asengard's MO. Ethan Larson with a quick three. That one's good. You know, you don't see that too often from Ethan Larson, do you, Aaron?
No, you don't. And I think when you have Ethan Larson and Nick Robidoux both making threes in a game for you, I think you're due to have a good night offensively.
Yep, I would agree. So, plus it stretches that defense out. I think they're doing a 2-3 defense. That will stretch that defense out a little bit. They got to play a little bit more honest on the wing. So,
absolutely, and that's not to take anything away from Ethan and Nick, because we both know they're capable basketball players, but that's not their job to shoot threes. And
correct.
But if they can do that, it's just a luxury for everybody else.
Quiggle over to Larson. Larson looking to kick it over to Quiggle in the corner. That's his shot. Good little ball fake penetration. Larson thought he might shoot that three again since he made the last one. Good kick underneath to Zach. To Jack Bredman. It's one thing you see these Trojans, they're really unselfish. Guys are cutting to the basket. They're trying to find the open offensive player and just get easy baskets. And that's the one thing that, as you've seen this team grow throughout this season, is that they're trusting each other and being patient enough on offense. So
I think that goes to the coaches, because it's all these guys know how to read the defense. And like you said, to be unselfish. And they know when to pass it. They drive in, they know who's going to step up, and they know who's going to be open. So,
yep, no, for sure.
Just reading and reacting.
Read and react, R&R, that's right. Good kick down by Bredman into Isaiah Zajac, and that's another young man, Isaiah Zajac, who's really come a long way this season. As he takes an offensive ball on cue. You know, he was a starter for a while there while Ethan Larson was out recovering from his injury. He then, as soon as Larson comes back to start, Zajac comes off the bench, and, you know, he's, again, another kid that's playing his role the way that he needs to be, especially for an inside presence.
Yeah, his development's been key, I think. And you talked about it right away. I think the speed of the game and, you know, probably having Gannon and Zach zip those passes in are a little bit different than probably what he's used to catching from. But you can tell now his hands are a lot stronger. He knows when to expect it. So I think he's been huge. And he's 6'5". You can't teach that.
Nope.
You'll notice on the defensive end, he's going to disrupt a lot of shots. He may not block them, but he's going to force them to maybe, you know, have a little more arc on it. That's going to cause it to go off.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Trojans with the ball.
Nice, good hustle there. Who is that number 3? There you go.
Alex Panitsky. So knocks out of bounds, Trojans ball. 7:36 left to go in the first half. Trojans 19, Lakers 11. Redmond at the top of the key.
So they really want to look, there you go, inside. Yep. Larson. Travel.
Yeah. Robidoux just got a little stuck there on the baseline. You know, a couple minutes ago he had a nice move there baseline, was able to get to the basket. This time the Lakers were able to cut him off and force the turnover. All right, 19-11, 7:20 left to go in the first half. Trojans over the Lakers. Panitsky looking for a screen. Over to Johnson. Johnson looking to penetrate. Good help over by Robidoux. Dahl looks to penetrate. Just a little strong off the rim there. Oh, Larson, turnover on Larson there. Good steal there by Panitsky. Cuts the lead to 6, 19-13. Seeing more of these teams, Aaron, want to press the Trojan. I think it's one thing they kind of want to slow them down a little bit because they do like to push the floor. Robidoux with the runner there.
Absolutely, and something I've noticed, and I've talked to Coach Bonstead about with girls basketball specifically, is you're seeing a lot of teams with that 2-2-1 back into 2-3, and I think the shot clock, you know, because you force them to take that time to bring it up the court, you're going to rush them in that half court. Before, where they could break it and take as much time as they want, but now, so maybe that's something going on here too, is the shot clock's a factor in decision making but yeah, you're right. I think if you can try to slow the Trojans down.
Well, and they're so athletic. I mean, they got athletic guards, they got athletic bigs, guys that can run the floor. I mean, if you watch Zajac, if he's not getting the rebound on the defensive end, he's sprinting. He's running down, and those guys are looking for him if they get a rebound, or they're trying to break the press there. And so, but when they have athletic guards that are looking up court, you know, guys just need to hustle, get to a spot, and these guards will find them. So, Bredman looking in on the ball over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen on the wing, looking to kick it back in the corner from Zach Bredman. Zach a little off on that one. Good rebound by Larson there. That one's going to be over the back on number 2, Gannon Ballgreen. That will be his second. Team's third here in the first half. So we'll see what trust Coach Askegaard has in Ballgreen with less than 6 minutes left to go, picking up a second.
I think next time you talk to Coach Askegaard, you should ask him about over the back call. He recently told me that that's actually not a foul. That's not like someone made up that over the back. Like that's not even the official term for it. So I was like, I've been saying it wrong for years then.
Yes, never been corrected on it because that's the way it's been called for years. I mean, even going back to when my dad coached at NDSU back in the 80s and 90s, it was always the coaches would be yelling over the back, and so.
And that's Matt though. You can't take that referee out of him.
No, that's for sure. It's nice for him to have that knowledge though too.
Absolutely.
Help us all out.
You always see he's not yelling at the officials. He's always asking them questions.
Yep.
Because he knows what to ask.
Right. Great find by Ballgreen there. Robidoux cutting to the basket for an easy 2 points for the Trojans. Trojans lead by 10 with 5:08 left to go here in the first half. Lakers shot there by Dylan Alexander. That's a little short. Rebound to Ballgreen. Ballgreen looking to push.
You know, the thing about Minnewaska, they're getting quality shots. I mean, that's right around the basket. They're just not finishing.
Yes, and we've seen that a few times with teams that come in, whether it's the boys or girls, or sometimes they just have a tough time shooting in here, and that's just the way that it goes. And so, but yes, you're right. They're getting good looks offensively. They're just not going. Like that's again a good look there by Levi Johnson, a little 5-footer, a little short. So Bredman over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen looks underneath the nozzle. Nozzle kicking it out to Larson. Larson thought about the 3, but he's going to take it all the way in. Looks like that will be a travel on Ethan Larson. So turnover on the Trojans. So we are looking at a full timeout for your Minnewaska Lakers. 4:29 left here in the first half. Trojans 23, Lakers 13. We'll take the time here to thank our sponsors again. So thank you sponsors, Lee's Electric, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Four Hill Farms, Ballgreen Construction, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, and Together Counseling. So, all right, Mr. Schindler, give us an update on kind of what's going on activities-wise here for the next week and a half. Your plate's always full. But
Plate is full. So the rest of the week, Thursday, boys go to Crookston. Nothing else that day. Junior high we have, I think we're sending our junior high somewhere. I can't remember where that is. Friday, though, oh, geez, now you got me thinking I'm combining all this. Friday, we're hosting Thief River for boys, and then girls don't play till next week, so that's the gap that I'm thinking of. Our wrestlers on Friday will travel to Frazee, and they'll wrestle Frazee. But next week's when it's going to get absolutely insane around here. It's Snowball Week next week, and then some crazy guy decided to rearrange some games. They have a boys-girls doubleheader on Tuesday. The same night we're hosting FM Acro. So it's going to be, we got wrestling duel next Thursday. And we just have a lot of stuff. Next Friday, we have our girls, the second, are playing at Edgeley Culm at NDSCS, and like a crossover thing between North Dakota and Minnesota. And then our boys and girls will play that Saturday, the 3rd, at Concordia against Frazee at 1:30 and 3 o'clock, doubleheader. So just there's so much going on. Next Monday, we have a junior high wrestling tournament here. So,
yeah, your plate's full. You are a busy man this time of year. So with trying to balance all the different activities, and not just athletic activities, but also other activities that are going on with the youth.
Yeah, and I should mention our one-act play has the subsection meet this Saturday in Hawley at 12:45. They perform. So,
all right, best of luck to them.
Yeah, and if anybody needs something to do, Thursday night at 7 o'clock, it's a public performance of the one-act play here in the PAC. So
all right,
free
at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
All right, perfect. All right, back to action. Panitsky looking to set it up, kicks it over to Frey. Frey back to Panitsky. Panitsky up to Alexander. Into the corner to Frey. Frey for 3, just a little long. Again, getting good looks for the Lakers. They're just not falling right now. They have 13 points here in the first half. Good kick out there by Bredman to find Nozzle. Nozzle for three. And it's good again. Penetration, breaking the defense down, Aaron, and finding a wide open Brady Nozzle for three.
And Brady continues his hot streak from it was it last Friday. I think he put his second half, and Hawley he might have been the reason they were able to pull that game out.
Yes, I happened to watch that game. He had 15 points in the second half, and kind of was able to get that lead comfortably enough. And again, you got balanced scoring with these guys. Ballgreen more than likely will be your leading scorer, but boy, when you can have Bredman and Nozzle and Larson and those guys all being close, if not over double figures, that really says a lot for these guys and why they are on a 5-game winning streak right now. And so it's balanced scoring. So checking into the game for the Trojans, Grant Quiggle. 3 minutes left exactly, 28-13, Trojans over the Lakers. Panitsky looking to get the ball in. Gets it to Frey. Frey into the corner, back to Panitsky. That one's a little long off of Ballgreen for the rebound. Ballgreen reaches in. That's, again, we talked about that's going to be his third. Kind of a cheap one there. He was out of position defensively and reached in to try to steal the ball from Gruber. Gruber was in the right place at the right time. Ends up finishing. That'll be Ballgreen's third foul, fifth team foul. So checking in for the Lakers, Owen Muhlenbrook. As Gruber goes to the free throw line to trying to finish the traditional three-point play, and that one's in and out. Jack Bredman with the rebound, gets it to his cousin Zachary Bredman. And how cool they got, he got siblings playing together, right? Cousins. Absolutely. And yeah, it's fun to see. These guys is something that they'll be able to talk about years from now. Who was better? Who was better as far as I was the better cousin as a basketball player, football player, so it's fun to see family playing sports.
Christmases must be fun.
I'm sure they are.
Well, there was I'll bring this up now. There was a question brought up about the Bredmans and Tweeten cousins and ranking them from slowest to fastest, because let's be honest, all those boys are pretty fast. Mm-hmm. But for some of them to be named the slowest of that group, I think they took offense to it. And I won't say who that was, but
hey, they're slow that's a fast family all the way around. So even if you are, quote unquote, the slowest, you're still faster than most people out there anyways.
Absolutely. So, and that's all a credit to Angie and Ann.
Yes, yep. I would not give any credit to the dads in that.
I know Braden's listening at home right now. He was texting me earlier. So,
Braden?
Yep.
All right. Hello, Mr. Braden. We miss seeing you around here, buddy. All right, rebound Jack Bredman gets it over to Zach Bredman. 2 minutes left, 28-15, Trojans over the Lakers. Bredman kicks it over to Nozzle. Looks like they're going to try to get a set play here for Nozzle in the corner. Quiggle looked at him. Penetration by Nozzle there. Kicks it out. Panitsky got his hand on that one.
Pass.
Excellent pass. An excellent finish, too, by Gruber. Panitsky got his hand on that steal. Got it up to his teammate Gruber for a finish. That was not easy. Defensive play and finishing that. So a couple turnovers here by the Trojans. Brady Nozzle tried to get the ball up to the high post. No one there. Gruber for three in the corner. That one's good. And here's a little 5-0 run here for your Lakers. Cuts the lead to 8. With 1:15 left in the first half. Gruber leading scorer for the Lakers with 9. Jack Bredman kicks it out to Nozzle. Nozzle never hesitated. When he doesn't hesitate, he's a deadly shooter out there. So,
and that's the thing, is that Barnesville can, in a sense, match. When these teams hit these threes, it's just depending on the lineup they have out there, you can surround these guys with 3 to 4 shooters.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison with them, right? And you know what? It's fun to see too. Is they're looking for the hot hand, and right now, Brady Nozzle has a hot hand, and that might change in the second half. But again, these guys, the guards are smart enough. Zach Bredman, being a 3-year starter on Varsity, knows exactly who to look for, and so that senior leadership and his experience on Varsity does go a long ways here for the Trojans. Baseline jump shot there by Muhlenbrock, a little long. Rebound to Quiggle.
So do you go 2 for 1 here?
Yes, you need to go 2 for 1. I'd like to see Asgard at least call it out. But the 2-3 zone, they're extending it out a little bit. Try not to let the shooters get open here. Nozzle in the corner. Kick ball there. And number 2, Gruber. 35.4 left, 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot clock has not been an issue at all tonight, so who's ever working shot clock tonight is an easy job.
Doesn't have to do anything.
All right, Bredman over to Nozzle. Nozzle tries to kick it in over there. That's 3 turnovers here for the Trojans in the last couple minutes. Gruber with a nice finish there for the Lakers, 31-22. Let's see what Trojans do here with 15 seconds left to go in the first half. They're going to hold it for 1 here. Bredman picks up his dribble to Quiggle. Quiggle inside to Jack Bredman. Bredman out to Quiggle. He doesn't hesitate either. Rebound to Gruber. Gruber's got 5 seconds left. He's looking to pull one up. That one looks like it's going to be short. Offensive rebound there by Jack Majerus. That one is no good. So we go into the halftime. Your Barnesville Trojans 31, Minnewaska Lakers 22. The Lakers, Aaron, had a nice little defensive stretch there the last 2 minutes and were able to end the half on a 5-0 run.
Yeah, I think Barnesville got a little too comfortable. You know, they didn't take care of the ball, kept turning it over, and that's the easiest way to let the other team back into the game. And props to Minnewaska because they're playing hard. You see that down there with that 2-3 zone. Their hands are active. They're deflecting a lot of balls out of bounds. So Barnesville's got to be stronger with the ball. They got to fake a pass to make a pass.
Yeah, I'm sure that's something that Coach Asgard will stress here is taking care of the ball and not getting turnovers, because what's happening is those turnovers are getting to easy baskets for the Lakers here. So, all right, Aaron Schindler and I are going to step aside here and we'll let you guys watch the 5th grade Barnesville Beanie Buddies. What's it called here, Aaron?
5th grade bench buddies. So this is the 5th grade traveling team, and just Coach Asgard's just getting them involved, getting them on the bench. You know, with that how'd the starting lineup thing look? They look all right?
It looked good.
It
took a little bit for the camera to kind of get clear enough, because I'm like, I hope you guys could see this at home, but I could see the camera at least being able to, once you had that spotlight out, it cleared up pretty good, and you could see it pretty clearly. So
I didn't even think of that.
6.
And then got to give a shout out to the coach over here of the 5th grade traveling team, none other than Nicole Herbertson.
Yeah, soon to be a Hall of Famer, I'm sure, at some point here, as she was a standout athlete here along with her sisters here in Barnesville. And so it's fun to see the kids that had a lot of success here when they were in high school come back and help out with the youth, because this is the next group to step up and play for the Trojans. So definitely shout out to Nicole Herbenson for the job that she does.
The only bad thing I can say about her is that she teaches in Pelican. So
yeah, we'll try not to hold that against her. But
I'm just kidding.
All right, we'll step aside. We'll be back with a minute left to go in the halftime to get the starting lineups for the second half. So enjoy halftime.
Wade Bredman says he loves it. So. It's all this year and that one. No, okay. Sounds like this is ears. Fine. I like that. Yeah, you do all the play-by-play.
your split the pot tickets as we play split the pot and draw the winning ticket. The jackpot tonight is $81. And the winning ticket is, it's a yellow ticket. I'm told there's multiple colors. So yellow 08845864. Once again, 08845864.
All right, welcome back. We got just under a minute left to go here to start the second half. So let's we'll start with thanking our sponsors again that allow us to bring you this game, to live stream it into your homes. Lee's Electric, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Four Hill Farms, Ball Green Construction, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, and Together Counseling. Before the second half starts here, I do have a special request to give a shout out happy birthday to the very lovely, the very talented Renee Nicolay. I won't say how old she is. I do know how old she is, but I will not say how old she is, but want to wish Renee a very happy birthday, young lady. So happy birthday, Renee. All right, second half starters. For your Trojans, Zachary Bredman, Gannon Ballgreen, Nicholas Robidoux, Brady Nozzle, and Ethan Larson. For the Lakers, number 2, Mark Gruber. 3, Alex Panitsky. Number 12, Dylan Alexander. 24, Tenzin Dahl. And 33, Connor Frey. So the Lakers will get the ball to start the second half as they cut the lead to 9 right before halftime. So, all right, we're underway in the second half. Panitsky looking to set up the offense, gets it over to Frey. Frey inside to Dahl. Dahl looking to post up. Good defense there by Robidoux. Going to force the turnover there on the Lakers on that set play coming out of halftime. So turnover Lakers. Trojans ball in the front court. 20 seconds on the shot clock. When it's a turnover into the front court of the offensive team, it doesn't go back to 35, it goes to 20. So there's 16 seconds left now on the shot clock for the Trojans. So they're going to have to, when they get the ball in, get the offense set up right away with the shorter shot clock. So Ballgreen over to Larson. Larson tipped out of bounds there by Panitsky. Again, Panitsky, active hands by all the Lakers really on this 2-3 zone. Trojans got to do a little bit better job at taking care of the ball here. A little crisper passes. We got 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Looking underneath, there's another turnover there by the Trojans, stolen by Dylan Alexander. Panitsky looking to penetrate. Kicks it over to Frey. Frey in the corner, up to Gruber for 3. That one's long. Good offensive rebound there by 24 Tenzin Dahl for the Lakers. It cuts the lead to 7. So looking to push the ball. Bredman kicks it over to Nozzle. That's his spot. Nozzle a little long on that. Larson with position on the offensive rebound. That one's good. 2 for Larson. puts the lead back to 9 with 17 minutes left to go here in the second half. Lakers looking to set up in their offense. Over in the corner to Frey. Frey looking to penetrate on Nozzle. Looking to kick it up there to Gruber. Gruber looking for a screen from Alexander at the high post. Kicks it over to Panitsky in the wing. Panitsky looking to penetrate, gets a double team from Robidoux. And Bredman, looks like it was out of bounds on the Trojans. Looks like Mr. Zachary Bredman came up a little limping on that. I'm not sure if he tweaked his ankle on that double team on the as they trapped the Laker in the corner there. Hopefully he's okay. So countdown is on. There's 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Gruber looking to penetrate, stepping through the defenders there. Nice step through. We had Ballgreen and Robidoux on him. Gruber stepped through that for a nice 2-point finish there. So again, Lakers coming out of the press, looking to slow down. Again, getting hands on the ball. Gruber there tips the ball. Like to see again from the Trojans, just they got to take care of the ball a little bit more, especially the way that they ended the first half. A little crisper bounce passes and chest passes. All right, they're back in that. Now they're in the 2-1-2 extended zone. Redmond on the left wing gets it up to Robidoux. Robidoux inside to Ballgreen. Ballgreen looking to penetrate. A little step up. Off the backboard. That one's long. Rebound to Frey. Frey over to Panitsky. Panitsky kicks it out to Gruber. Gruber for 3. That one's short. Rebound to Bredman. Bredman up to Ballgreen. Nice finish. Good find there by Bredman off of the rebound as Ballgreen was sprinting down the court. He just yelled back to his teammate. Good find there by Bredman to Ballgreen for 2 on the fast break for the Trojans. 35-26, Trojans over the Lakers with 15:30 left to go here in the second half. Frey looking to penetrate on 2 Trojans. In ball inside to Dahl. Dahl kicks it out to Gruber. Gruber looking to penetrate baseline. Kicks it out to 24, Dahl. Dahl looked like he traveled with that as he kicked it up to his teammate Panitsky. So turnover on the Lakers. Subbing in for the Lakers, 23, Jack Majerus, 5'11" senior for the Lakers. Back to that press there. Nozzle over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen with the behind the back dribble. Over to Bredman. Bredman looking to penetrate. Smartly brings it back out as there was nothing there. Again, the Lakers, as they were kind of doing later in the second half, as they were extending that zone out, try to force some turnovers there. They did a really good job on that. Nozzle kicks it into Larson. Larson being patient there. Good defense there by Dahl. Able to block the shot from Larson. Redmond looking to penetrate. Good kick. Good, again, unselfish play there by Ballgreen as nothing was there, and he just bounced past it in there to Larson for an easy 2. Larson's got 7 for the Trojans. Panitsky kicks it out to Majerus. Majerus back out to Dahl. Gruber looking to penetrate. No contact there, no foul call, but good finish there by Gruber. 37-28, Trojans over the Lakers with 14:20 left in the second half. Ballgreen kicks it out to Robidoux. Again, that's that corner 3. That's kind of his favorite spot. Ballgreen with a nice, strong offensive rebound there between 2 Laker defenders. Looks like there's going to be foul called on the Lakers. That one's going to be called on number 23, Jack Majerus, his first. Team's first here in the second half. Redmond gets it up to Robidoux. Robidoux looking into Ballgreen. Ballgreen underneath the Larson. Corner to Nozzle. You count that for 3. Nozzle, excellent kick out by Larson, finding it wide open. Nozzle there for 3. Nozzle having a nice game. He's got 9. All right, corner to the Gruber for the Lakers. Gruber looking to penetrate. Kicks it back out to Dahl. Dahl over to Panitsky. Panitsky over to Majerus. Corner. Panitsky back over to Dahl. Dahl looks to post up on Larson there. Nice little jump hook there from 4 feet for Tenzin Dahl for 2. He's got 8 for the Lakers. Redmond looking to penetrate, kicks into Larson. Larson kicks it out to Gannon Ballgreen. That one's a little long. Rebound to Panitsky. Lakers setting it up in their half-court offense. Kicks it over to Dahl. Dahl looking to penetrate. That one's a little long there by rebound to Robidoux. Dahl with just a little long there on that shot. Good rebound there by Robidoux. Trojans setting up in their half-court offense. Rabidou, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Bredman. Bredman at the top of the key. That 2-3 zone, they got Gannon in the middle. That's exactly where you want someone to be. Try to get it in there. See, get the defense to collapse. Nice little step through there by Ballgreen for 2. Anytime you can get the ball in there on those 2-3 zones, especially when they're trying to extend it out, defense has to collapse. And Gannon read that perfectly. He had the defender come over to him. Little ball fake underneath to Larson. Did a step through. Easy basket for Gannon Ballgreen. Gannon Ballgreen has 6 tonight for the Trojans. Trojans right now are led by Rabidou and Larson. Nozzle and Larson both with 9 points. All right, 12:30 left to go. First half. Trojans 42, Lakers 30. Trojans setting up in their 32 offense. As you can hear Coach Asgard in the background. Calling out 32. Effective play as Isaiah Zajac was able to get the ball down on the block. Turn around for 2 points for him. 44-30, Trojans over the Lakers. Gruber into the corner. Gets it down to Tenzendal. Good little finish underneath the basket. There's a turnover there on the Trojans. Good entry pass by Gruber into Tenzendal, who's easy basket underneath. He had position on Zajac and was able to finish that underneath the basket. So it's Zachary Bredman was trying to get the ball inbounds quickly. He happened to lose his balance, step over the baseline. That'll be turnover on the Trojans. So Lakers will set up in their offense. Jarris tried to penetrate there. Good little, looked like an interception there by a defender playing football there by Gruber. So Gruber gets the steal. Bredman gets his hand on that steal as he's trying to bring the ball up the court. Ballgreen tried to step through there. Took one little extra step there, trying to kick it underneath Jack Bredman underneath the basket. And that'll be turnover on the Trojans. But right idea by Ballgreen as he had the defender coming over to him. He was going to look to step through. That wasn't there, and then trying to kick it over to Jack Bredman, but he just happened to travel, so that was turnover on the Trojans. Here with 11:35 left to go in the second half, Trojans 44, Lakers 32. Right now the Lakers are led in scoring by number 2, Mark Gruber, 6'1" sophomore. He's got 15 points for the Lakers. Muhlenbrock gets the ball in the inbounds. Gruber looking for 3. That one's off the front. Bounces in for 3. That gives him 18 to lead the Lakers. All scorers tonight between the Trojans and the Lakers. So he's having a nice game. Only a sophomore is Mark Gruber for the Lakers. Grant Quiggle checked in for the Trojans. Gannon Ballgreen from about 23, and that one is good. I think that's Gannon's first three-pointer on the game. That gives him 9. That's 3 players with 9 points for your Trojans. Nozzle, Larson, and Ballgreen. Gruber gets the ball in the corner, looking to shoot 3 at the hot hand. Rebound there by Martin, offensive rebound. Good little step through by Dylan Alexander. I think he got poked in the eye as he went in. He's bent over, looking probably to get subbed out. He went in on a penetration, kicked it out, and one of the Trojan defenders just happened to hit him high in the face, got him probably in the eye. So he's going to come out. Subbing in is Alex Panitsky for the Lakers. So Dylan Alexander will step out for now. Trainer Shane will come and take a look at him. Again, shout out to Shane, the trainer. He does a great job for both teams. If there's a little injury, he's the man to go to. So hopefully we'll see Dylan Alexander come back in this game. Hopefully that's just something minor. Kick ball there by Panitsky on the Lakers. That will be Trojans ball on the sidelines. 10:33 left in the second half. Trojans 47, Lakers 35. Lakers sticking with that 2-3 zone. Barnesville's done a really good job of Ballgreen for 3. That one's good. That's 2 threes in a row for Mr. Gannon Ballgreen. He is now your leading scorer with 12 for the Trojans. One of the things before Ballgreen hit that corner 3 was they're really moving the ball well and making the defense work. You know, in the zone, guys have certain areas to cover, but boy, when the ball's being moved, you've got to continue to move on defense. And so I think right now what you're seeing from the Trojans is just really good ball movement, and they're taking good shots. They haven't taken bad shots. I think the only thing that hasn't been effective for them tonight on offense is just the turnovers. Just a little bit of lazy passes. Again, you can give the credit to the Lakers and the fact that they have active hands. Any pass that they're trying to do in the high post or across the wing, they're trying to get hand on. And so it's been a little bit costly for the Trojans as far as turning the ball over. But so far right now, in the last couple minutes, they've taken pretty good care of the ball, but they're moving the ball so well, getting easy baskets. And usually when you get easy baskets, or easy looks, I should say, that's a recipe for success. So Trojans are doing a nice job with that zone. So, all right, 10-15 left to go in the second half. Trojans 50, Lakers 35. Pinitsky bringing the ball up on Bredman. Bredman gets his hand in there. Bredman looking to penetrate. He's got Gannon Ballgreen sprinting. Off the left side for an easy two for Gannon Ballgreen. Nice pass there. Good lead break there by quarterback Zachary Bredman. Good feed into Ballgreen running the floor hard. He gets rewarded for the 2 points. He's got 14 for the Trojans. So Trojans get the ball back. Gannon looking post up. It's a good looking entry pass. Owen Muhlenbrock for the Lakers just happened to get his hand on that. One of the things that you see from Isaiah Zajac is he moves without the ball very well. And you have guards that can see the floor as well as these guards do for the Trojans. You cut to the basket, you're going to get rewarded. That three-pointer by Ballgreen was blocked. Lakers come away with it. Gruber looking to set up the offense for the Lakers. Muhlenbrock looked to come up to set a high screen. That one wasn't there. Gruber a little short there on the three. Battle for the rebound. Trojans come away with it. Ballgreen with the ball. Looking to set up the offense. Gets it to Mr. Zachary Bredman. Over to Quiggle. Quiggle in the wing. Jack Bredman on the wing gets it. Grant Quiggle, again, not afraid to shoot. I like to see it. Mr. Ballgreen with an offensive rebound. I've said it before about Gannon Ballgreen. He's one of the best rebounding guards I've ever seen wear a Trojans uniform. He is one that's not afraid to go in to guys that are taller than he is. He's going to be just as strong as most of those guys underneath the basket, but he just has a nose for the ball on rebounds. And so I'd be surprised if during the course of the season he's not averaging close to a double-double with points and rebounds, and probably even close to a triple-double with his assists as well. So Quiggle in the corner. And what did we just talk about? Gannon Ballgreen with another offensive rebound, right place at the right time. He does such a great job with that. It's those little hustle plays that go a long way for this team. And so he's going to take that three from the wing. Tenzin Dull went up for that rebound, got knocked down a little bit. Pinitsky looking to penetrate. He's going to draw the foul on number 1, Zachary Bredman, on that penetration. So he's going to go to the line to shoot two. That will be third personal foul for Zachary Bredman, team's second. So Pinitsky, 5'10" senior for the Lakers to shoot two. The first one is good. Subbing in, Connor Frey for the Lakers. Ethan Larson and Brady Nozzle will sub in for Grant Quiggle and Isaiah Zajac. Both Quiggle and Zajac gave some really good minutes there for the Trojans. So Pinitsky, the second half of his 2 free throws, as he made the first. That one is good. So that gives him 7 on the game. 8:25 left to go in the second half. Trojans 52, Lakers 37. Robidoux just off there with his layup. Lakers looking to push. Frey in the corner, looking to penetrate. Larson just a little out of position there with the penetration there by Connor Frey, and he'll draw the foul. That will be Ethan Larson's first, team's third foul. So we're fortunate enough to have Activities Director, Mr. Aaron Schindler, back with us. Three-pointer there by Connor Frey. 5'11" junior for the Lakers.
You look like you needed some help, so I figured
I'll take
just
it all
kidding.
the time. So you go ahead and talk. I'm going to take a drink of water.
Absolutely. So much better second half, Brett. Offensively, I think for Gannon Ballgreen, I think he was sitting at half with 3 fouls, 2 points, I believe. And Mr. Trowbridge over there was talking to me. He goes, "Can you imagine that Gannon and Zach only have 4 points? And, we still have." And I was like, "Well, it's just it's a testament to the strength of the team because everybody else is stepping up. Maybe when those two aren't having their best night."
And it's nice to see, too, because these guys, Gannon can score. Obviously, that's a no-brainer, right? He can score almost at will if he wants to, and Zach Bredman kind of the same way. But, it's nice for those guys that when they, you can trust your teammates that, you know what, I'm not scoring right now, but, these guys like Nozzle in the first half had the hot hand, he carried them in scoring, and I think they had 9, both him and Larson had 9 points early in the second half before they subbed out. And then Gannon went on a little bit of a run there with a couple threes, and now he's your leading scorer. But, you're looking at Larson with 7, Nozzle with 9, Robidoux with 9, and then Gannon Ballgreen, who just went on a little bit of a scoring spree. He's got 14. You're going to have, those guys being in double figures. And when you have 4 guys in double figures, that's usually a recipe for success for the Trojans.
Yeah, it builds that depth, and it builds that confidence for the other players that later in the year, if they need to step up, they can because they've done it before.
Absolutely. And even if someone like Gannon Ballgreen, who was in foul trouble in the first half, they didn't really miss a beat with their scoring. Great out-of-bounds set there. Little four-corner there, kicks it around the top of the key there. Larson cutting underneath the basket for an easy 2. Good find there by Mr. Ballgreen.
Who do you think called that one? Coach Asgard or Coach Tonsfeld?
I think that was a text from Megan from the stands. I think she probably drew that one up and texted it down to her husband.
Say, Matt, you need to run this.
Yes, and look how effective it was. You got to give the wives credit sometimes as well. But no, nice set play there by the Trojans. Again, one of the things I was talking about, Aaron, when you weren't here, is that the Trojans they're getting all good looks. They're not forcing anything. They're moving the ball well enough around that zone. They're breaking the zone down enough where they're not having to force anything. The shot clock's not running down. They're not having to jack up a 3 from 30 feet. They're really just getting good looks, whether they're going in or not, which is a testament to just ball movement, right? Ball movement, looking for an open guy, and I've been impressed with how they've done so far in the second half with just the good looks that they've been able to get.
Quality possessions.
Yes, definitely. Quality sometimes over quantity. So good kick out, Ballgreen. That's Nozzle's spot. A little short there. Larson crashes the board.
And they have a chance to cut it to single digits here with the 3, which for Minnewaska, we would have thought this game was more than 12 points, right? The gap was.
Yep.
So props to Minnewaska for sticking in it.
Yeah, I give those coaches credit. Head coach Zach Trapphagen is doing a nice job. These guys, you know what? They're super active on defense.
And he hasn't playing hard. That's
Yep.
one thing. You're going to have nights where you can't control the basket, ball going in. You can't control what the officials are going to call, but it's the effort. You can control that every single night. And these guys obviously made the choice tonight. No matter the score, we're going to give it our all, and that's what's keeping them in this game.
Yep, absolutely. Well, they were covered to single digits because they went on a 7-0 run right before halftime, mostly due to their defense. And so, do you have an update for us? Happen to have an update for the girls' game down in Breckenridge?
Yes, with 9 minutes to go, Breckenridge leads 40-37.
Right.
So that game's a little bit behind ours. So after this game ends, I'd recommend you, what is it, 3 Borders Sport? Yes, it's 3 Borders Sports Network on YouTube.
Correct.
Type that in.
Yep. Ballgreen for the line for 2, makes his first. A little long on the second. Rebound to Panitsky. Panitsky over to Frey. Frey in the corner underneath to Alexander, who went out with a little bit of an eye injury. Comes back in. Good to see that young man come back in and contribute right away with a nice, easy basket for the Lakers. So 11-point game here with 5:45 left to go in the second half. Redmond looking to shoot 3. That one looks a little long, and it is. Frey, good look over into Alexander. Alexander just couldn't quite handle that one. Ballgreen got his hand on it. But that'll stay with the Lakers with 29 seconds left to go on the shot clock. And you gotta 6'1" sophomore, Mark Gruber, who was the leading scorer for both teams. He's got 18 for the Lakers, so I have a feeling he's going to play a factor here in the last 5.5 minutes here, trying to cut that lead down into single digits here for the Lakers. So, but let's we got a full timeout here, so we'll give a shout out and thanks to our sponsors. If it weren't for our sponsors, we are not able to live stream and bring this game into your home. So we want to thank our sponsors: Lee's Electric, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Four Hill Farms, Ball Green Construction, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, and Together Counseling. And one thing, Aaron, you know, it's fun as an athlete to play games like this. You know, they're only going to see the Lakers once, right? So you got these games that, you know, instead of the DGFs twice, the Hollies twice, Pelicans twice, and all that. These games can be fun. You're maybe not as familiar as you are with some of those teams that you played twice. So these were always fun games as an athlete in high school. Yeah,
non-conference, something new, because you get so used to that conference grind of seeing the same guys, the DJFs, the Hollies, the Pelicans, you know, the Brechts, the Frazies, and the Perms. So it is, you know, that's why Coach Asgard loves going down to that Wilmer tournament over at holiday break. It's just you see that Southwest Minnesota or that South Central Minnesota teams that you don't really ever see. So I agree.
Yep, great experience for these young men. So
update from Breck with 7:14 to go. Barnesville leads 42-41.
Oh, they went a little bit of run there.
Yes.
Good job, Coach Baumstead. And also shout out, congratulations to Abby John, who just verbally committed to the MSUM Dragons. So congratulations to her and the Trojans, the Lady Trojans team.
That's crazy that, you know, in the last 10 years, we've had 3 girls sign with MSU, you know?
Yep, that's great. And it's great to see them stick close to home, right?
Absolutely. It's for everybody in Barnesville to go watch.
Yep, absolutely. So, all right, coming out of that timeout, you thought that the Lakers would have a set play for Gruber as he had a shot there from the top of the key. That one was a little short. Rebound to the Trojans. Trojans setting up their offense. Little reach in there by Panitsky. 23 feet from the basket. Probably not a great foul, but that's his second, team 6. So the next foul on the Lakers, that will put the Trojans in the bonus here with 5:11 left to go here in the game with the Trojans 55, Lakers 44. Redmond trying to get the ball in. Gets it to Ballgreen. Ballgreen looking to set up. Looks like they're now a man, as they've been in the 2-3 or 2-1-2 zone. And again, one of the things we talked about that happened to the Trojans late in the first half was just kind of some lazy passes, turnover. It's not what you want to see, especially with the Lakers here. With under 5 minutes left to go, they made a good little run there, Aaron, at the end of the first half to cut it to single digits, and you just don't want to be turning the ball over this at this time of the game.
No, and I think that's one stat Coach Asgard's not going to be happy with. I don't have the stats in front of me, but just from us watching, you know, it's way too many turnovers.
Yes, I would definitely agree with that. So we got a sub coming in for the Trojans.
And I don't know, you know, he's got goals, so I'd be curious, you know, what their goal is going into every game. Like, what's that number for turnovers? What do you want to be under?
Yeah, well, that's just going to be key as the season goes on and you get into those one-and-done games that you just want to make sure you're taking care of the ball. Turnovers lead to transition points, and that's something that you just want to make sure you do a good job and take care of. So something that I'm sure those coaches over there, they'll get corrected. And all right, so we got 4:20 left here in the second half. The score is still the same, Trojans 55, Lakers 44. All green on the wing. Gets it over to Bredman. Bredman looking for a quick 15-foot. Good little pump fake there by Zachary Bredman. You don't see that too often from him. He either likes to get to the basket or shoot the jump shot, but he penetrated with a couple dribbles, got the guy up in the air for 2 points from the wing.
Yeah, great move by Zach. I mean, the guy's played a lot of basketball here for the Trojans, so anything he doesn't surprise me. Nice shot there by Minnewaska.
Yeah, Panitsky for 3 there. Zachary Bredman went for the steal. That left Panitsky wide open. And there's that turnover right there with Ballgreen trying to penetrate to kick it out to the wing. So it's a 10-point game here. Gruber looking to penetrate. Now that'll be a turnover on the Lakers As I think Gruber had an open lane there, he might have just got a little too excited there on that penetration and turned the ball over. So 3:37 left to go. Trojans 57, Lakers 47.
And this game is far from over because Barnesville's not doing a good job of taking control of this. They're letting Minnewaska right on cue, hang around.
Yep, you can't let teams hang around. And again, there's Gruber with the penetration, just a little long on that one. All right, let's see if Asgard wants a timeout. I have a feeling he doesn't look happy over there. As I'm sure no coach would be. I think that's 4 straight possessions that the Barnesville's had that they've turned the ball over. So it'll be, I'm sure, a point of emphasis here for Coach Asgard for his players.
I know one thing that he's really changed this year is a lot more film. So they watch a lot of film. It's not as intense as, let's say, the football team does, but because Matt's room is right next to my office, so a lot of times at 3:30, I hear them in there. They're watching film from the day before, whether it's practice or the game, and here's some. I guarantee they'll be looking at these clips, asking, "Hey, what are we doing here?"
Yep.
So film doesn't lie.
No, it doesn't, and that's one reason why the football team is so successful. Each player puts in about 3 hours a week on film for the opponents that they're playing, and so it's one thing that I'm sure Coach Asgard has picked up on too. Is it's not sometimes just pointing out what you've done well, but it's like, what do we need to fix here? We already know. We're halfway through the season. We know what we do well. What are some things that we need to do a better job and take care of? What are our weaknesses? And so I'm sure that the ownership with these young men are and the leaders that they have on that sideline over there, they'll step up to it and correct those mistakes and probably won't see it in the next game. So, but give a lot of credit to Minnewaska. I came in here telling you that they were 1-13 overall, 0-5 in the conference, but they sure don't play like a team that only has one win. Their coach has them playing hard, and I tell you what, like you pointed out too, Aaron, this game would be a little bit different. They've got some good looks, and the ball just hasn't gone in the basket. So this could be definitely a different ball game at this point.
Watching them play, this is no different than us playing a DGF or us playing a Perm. They're a quality opponent. Their record just doesn't say it, but if you just go off your eye test, they're playing hard, and they're not an easy team to, put away.
Yep, there's a turnover right there. Larson tried to get it under to Quiggle. Looks like that's going to be a foul on Robidoux, trying to take the charge. Just a little out of position there as number 24, Tenzin Dahl, for the Lakers went in for the layup there, and Robidoux tried to step in, take the charge. He'll pick up the block there. That'll be Robidoux's first foul, team's fourth. And Tenzin Dahl goes to the free throw line, 6'2" junior for the Lakers. Misses the first. 2:52 left to go in the second half. Tenzin Dahl's second one is up and good. That cuts it to single digits. 2:50 left to go. Got a full court foul there on Panitsky. I think he butted heads with Zachary Bredman. And hopefully he's okay.
So
looks like he might be bleeding.
Looks like he is bleeding, yep. So that's shout out to Shane Siegler over there, trainer Shane. He'll be the man for this job. And checking on Zach too. Hopefully both of them are okay.
Yeah.
And he looks like Minnewaska's player took the worst of it.
Yeah, they just kind of went in to try to steal the ball there, and they both bumped heads, and when that happens sometimes, there's an open cut. And so Panitsky will go over to Shane, the trainer, to get looked at, and Shane will take him back, take a sneak peek at that. And so Levi Johnson, 5'8" junior, coming in for Panitsky. As Zachary Bredman, that is the 7th team foul on the Lakers. And Mr. Zachary Bredman, 3-year starter here for your Barnesville boys basketball team. Will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Any update from the Breckenridge?
With 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go, Barnesville leads 54-49.
And how did the first game go?
Breck won on a buzzer beater.
That's right, the 3-pointer.
They won by 2. Barnesville's up 1, and they hit that right from that corner.
Yep, that's right. That far corner in front of the Trojan bench, the boys' bench. I know the girls use the other bench for their home games, but yes, I remember that distinctly from watching it online. And so Zachary Bredman gets the first, makes the second. Good.
You hear Jedediah Johnson's new addition to made free throws?
Is that the Mario Kart?
He tried his best to get the Mario. And that was another request. But you go to college games, NBA games, they're doing all that stuff. And you know what? It's about the kids. And I think you want to make this the best environment you can for them.
Absolutely. So.
And Jed's a team player.
Yeah, Jed takes requests. He's coachable.
He is coachable.
He wants to make this a fun environment for these kids, and so and obviously he does a great job as the PA announcer for the basketball team. So, oh boy, that one in the circle, which is going to be called a block there on 33. Connor Frey, 5'11" junior. Zachary Bredman got his legs taken out from underneath him and kind of landed hard on his back there. So, tell you what, Zach. Seen it years and years, even traveling basketball. He's one tough kid.
Yeah, and you know, football is a prime example of that too. When you think about how many shots he's taken, and I think of, you know, in particular in the state championship game, not this past season, but last year, I think he completed one of those touchdowns to your son, and that was when he got hurt. He got absolutely annihilated in a sense. And
yes, yeah. I think he kind of threw his shoulder out a little bit. And the way he was able to throw that ball, I've watched it over and over again, that state championship game, so I can describe to you frame by frame what happened there. But he got pressured by a Mr. Football finalist for Chatfield, and he had to throw it off his back foot, and he was able to get it probably 17 or 18 yards into the corner of the end zone with almost a perfect pass. But he did that basically with the partially dislocated or separated shoulder, and so, but yeah, he's one tough cookie. So it's not surprised to see him come up from that. Larson underneath. Nozzle looks for Larson underneath.
That last defensive possession, I want to highlight something that Nick Robidoux did that you don't see a lot of high school kids do. But he just went in. That guy drove in and he jumped straight up.
Sure.
Like you see people trying to block the shots. Nick wasn't trying to block it. He just, I don't know what they call that in the NBA, but you know, when you go straight up,
vertical.
Going straight vertical. You know, then you can't really call a foul because you're not going into them, and it's just you're going straight up.
Yep. Well, how often do you see a guy, they want to block the shot, right? They want the highlight. They want to block the shot. It rarely happens, right?
Correct.
And so it's the old adage is that once you leave your feet as a defender, you're out of position, and then the offensive player can take full advantage of a defensive player that's left his feet. So 24, Tenzin Dahl going in to shoot two. That follows on Nicholas Robidoux, his second, team's fifth. So Tenzin Dahl to shoot his second of two. That one is long. Good rebound there by Ballgreen. Gets it over to Nozzle. Let's see if they're just a little patient here, or if Robidoux wanted to shoot it, you could tell, but smartly pulls it out. They have a 15-point lead with 1:20 left to go here in the second half. And they'll probably try to dry this shot clock down. Get a good look here with a few seconds left as Zachary Bredman penetrates left, kicks it out to Nozzle. Nozzle for three. That one's in and out, but great rebound by Larson. Smart play by Nozzle. He was open, could have shot it, but smart play. Let's just leave that clock out, 1 minute left.
And that only resets to 20.
Correct, yes. So now they have 10 seconds. And, you know, Gruber, boy, he's got his hands on a lot of just tip passes, and he got his hand on one there too. And again, they're down by 15 with under a minute left to go, and the Lakers are still playing hard. So turnover there on the Trojans.
He's a nice-looking player.
Yeah, and only a sophomore.
And on cue, we say that, and he hits a three.
He's got 21 to lead both teams.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he's going to be a 1,000-point scorer for the Minnewaska Lakers.
Yeah, he's been fun to watch tonight. He's kind of scored in spurts a little bit, but the kid's under control and didn't really force much. But he's going to be a fun player to watch over the next couple years. Just continue to develop and grow. So
got some young fans dancing over there in the stands.
Oh yeah, that's always good to see.
Logan Bang getting after it too. That's good.
Logan Bay can always get into that. That's his jam right here.
So I got a question for you. So you've been going over our sponsors, and one of them is Ball Green Construction.
Yeah.
And I got a special connection, obviously, with Ball Green Construction. because of my brother. So, out of those the three main guys, we got Jason Ballgreen, Jeff Ballgreen, and Pat Schindler. Who do you think's the toughest pound for pound out of those three?
Pat Schindler.
Oh, Pat Schindler, hands down, huh?
I don't know if it's hands down. I'm just going to say that because I know Jason and Jeff probably better than I do Pat. So I'm just going to go with Pat. So, it's been fun, and your kids play sports and you get to know parents from, the teammates and all that stuff, and you travel together and all that stuff. And so Jason Ballgreen and Rhonda have been a fun family to get to know. And Jeff Ballgreen's not too far from us at the lake, so we see them a lot in the summer. And so, but just good all-around people. So, and you can tell just by the way their kids act, good, respectful young men, good leaders as well. So, all right, under 40 seconds left to go. 63-51 Trojans over the Lakers. Looks like we got another turnover by the Trojans. Zach just happened to dribble it off his foot. Picked up by Austin Ballhagen. I've been waiting to say that name all night. That's a cool last name. Austin Ballhagen, 5'10 senior for the Lakers. We had a mass substitution for the Lakers as they wanted to clear their bench as this game is almost over. Ball knocked away there by Redmond. Robert will dribble it up and look to dribble it out as the Trojans are going to go to 12-4 overall for this season on a 6-game winning streak. And so this one was not easy tonight, Aaron. This was a good, I think a good test regardless of the record for the Minnewaska Lakers. They came in and played hard and did not make it easy on the Trojans.
Absolutely, and I would like to give credit to Minnewaska because that record, that's misleading. That's not a 1-13 team or whatever the record was that you said. I think they got some wins coming, and I think they're building something there because if your kids go out and play hard like that, good things will come. You just got to keep working hard. You got to believe that things are going to happen.
Yep, absolutely. So,
Barnesville girls just took the lead 57-56 with 15 seconds to play.
All right, well, we'll keep it here to keep you updated that can't get the game. There's no reason to switch over from us to Three Border Sports when activities director Aaron Schindler can give you a live play-by-play as I'm looking at him watching his phone. Must be a timeout.
Must be a timeout. Yeah, Breck took a timeout.
All right, I'm going to thank our sponsors one more time, Aaron. Again, thank you to our sponsors, Lee's Electric, Ratto's Pool Hall, Four Hill Farms, Ballgreen Construction, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, and Together Counseling. So we thank our sponsors that allow us to bring you a live stream of the games and activities here at Barnesville High School. So thank you to our sponsors. And so as we kind of wrap up things here,
got to give a shout out to our table tonight. I don't know if we did that earlier, but voice of the Trojans, Jedediah Johnson, Leslie Sherrick on the game clock tonight, Holly Iniger on the shot clock, and then Laura Anderson on the official book.
I've said it before, Aaron, and I'll say it again. You have great help. You got good people that do a good job for you, and so shout out to those guys for the job that they did tonight. So
you can't do it alone, right? I mean, it's a team effort. All right, Barnesville, here we go. So we have a jump ball, 3.4 seconds left. Breck was trying to dribble around. It looks like it's going to stay with Breck. So 3.4 seconds left. Barnesville's up 1. It'll be a baseline out of bounds play for Breck coming out of this. Looks like a 30-second timeout.
We will say if it does go to overtime, we'll probably have you switch over to Three Border Sports because I got to get home.
I got to get home.
Yeah.
Brett's got to go to bed.
It's bedtime. It's past my bedtime. So real quick, just a couple stats here tonight for the Trojans and the Lakers. Trojans were led tonight by Gannon Ballgreen, who had the bulk of his points in the second half there. I think he had 2 points at halftime. Ends up with 15 to lead the Trojans, but again, balanced scoring with Zachary Bredman had 10. Nicholas Robidoux had 9. Brady Nozzle had 3 threes. He had 9, and Ethan Larson had 11. So, and then for the Lakers, Mark Gruber ended up with 21 to lead all scorers tonight in this basketball game.
All right, Breck's going to come out in a 4 low, the inbound to their big girl. who has it knocked out of her hands. Barnesville steals it, and they're going to win. Abby John's going to throw the ball in the air. Barnesville escape Breckenridge with a 1-point victory. And, you know, that Breckenridge gym is sort of a house of horrors for a lot of our teams. Just it's a tough place to play. It's just, I don't know what it is down there, but Breck's in 6A for girls, so they're not in Section 8 AA anymore. So, but both games this year, Barnesville wins by 1 at their place, and Breck wins on a buzzer beater 3-pointer here. So
those are fun games.
And
Always
Breck
fun.
just beat Wahpeton girls.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
So they were on a roll. So good win. Good win in the conference, and it'll help the QRF. So
absolutely. So congratulations to both the Trojan girls and the Trojan boys for their victories tonight. So, and we also thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. As Thursday,
what do we got Thursday? Nothing Thursday.
Boys are in Crookston.
Yep. Friday will be the next broadcast.
Friday, that will be
home against Thief River Falls. So big Section 8 AA game.
And Thief River Falls last year was in the section championship and went into overtime against DGF. So that should be a great game. So thank you for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll see you back here on Friday night. So thank you, Mr. Schindler.
Thank you, Mr. Iniger. Go Trojans.